Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. As we are greening up on this first day of May, happy May Day. Happy May Day. This is a cross-quarter day. Yesterday was Beltane, May Day Eve. It is the cross-quarter days are all connected to the fixed signs of the zodiac. And of course, this is the time of Taurus, the time of working towards stability, planting seeds. Of course, there are some folks in the political administration didn't get the memo about stability, but the Canadians did. Congratulations to my Canadian friends for picking a sane person to lead your nation. Let's hope that Australia also picks a sane person. We need all the sanity we can get. So kudos on you guys. And again, you know it isn't us, right? I know you know that. So I was hoping to have a little bit more cleaned up in the yard today, but today is the last day to burn, and because my husband is an Aries, he has decided to wait till the last minute. So there's going to be quite the bonfire today. Oh, goodness gracious. Life with Michael. Anyway, so yesterday, let's talk about the astrology. The moon moved into Cancer early this morning, around 23 this morning here on the East Coast, right around the time I woke up, strangely enough. Tried to get back to sleep, but couldn't, so I got up. This reminds me of right around the election when, you wanted to sleep, but you got up because you knew something was up. Look at that beautiful sky, huh? A beautiful day. May is my favorite month, honestly. When everything is greening up here and the birds are just nuts. And good news, I've been a little worried because I hadn't heard the Orioles yet. They usually come right around this time, but Orioles are blessings to relationship. And I first became aware of Orioles when I was their song and their meaning and all that when I was first met my husband Michael, when his landlady said the Orioles are back, and she was all excited. So I looked in my animal speak book, and sure enough, Orioles were blessings to relationships. So it's a very auspicious sighting, and Michael and I have been sort of waiting for them to come back. We do have a tree that they like. In fact, that tree right straight ahead there, they like being in that tree. They usually put their nest there. We might actually end up hearing them at some point. But Michael ran into the office yesterday and says, they're here. And I'm like, what? And I went outside, and sure enough, right over the office in the cedar tree, there was the Oriole. Hope does truly spring eternal, does it not? And thank God that we're facing this at this time of year when, even if there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of hope in the political scene, the earth is waking up and saying, Pisha! Focus on the growing, focus on the planting, focus on the stability, focus on, Taurus teaches us how to put ourselves first, really, but in a way that's going to support us all. It's very practical. It's very pragmatic. And yesterday, Venus moved in, the ruling planet of Taurus, moved into Aries. She is back in Aries, ready for a fight. Not quite out of her shadow yet. I don't think she gets out of her shadow till about the 15th. But I have to double check that. Now, this is part of the pile that's going to get burned today. And I'm telling you, there's just too much. And then there's this pile. Then there's this pile, which is, gonna get, and I don't even know if I can get past it. So I might have to turn around and go back the way I came. So yesterday I noticed that both myself and my husband were in kind of a sour mood right from the get-go. That doesn't usually happen. We don't usually let that happen. We try not to start our day that way, even if, later in the day something happens. The beginning of the day is kind of sacred, but we were both kind of irritated. And then I was like, oh, that's right, Venus is in Aries. So we were both in fighting moods, even though for the most part we don't fight. So that's interesting. So if you were feeling that, I was also feeling a lot of heaviness yesterday. Real heavy. It's almost like the reality of the situation in this country. I wouldn't say it suddenly hit me, because it's always there, but it touched me in a way it hadn't touched me before. And so but today it feels like a totally different thing. So I think it was, in part, it was a relief, or just after a battle, you're tired, you're trying to heal, and you know that the biggest battle is still yet to come. So, and of course, this is all metaphorical battles, right? I mean, you think about the poor folks in Ukraine who have been battling for years now, the poor children in Gaza who are being starved out by Netanyahu, who, I mean, if there's a level of evil, like if there's a contest, I think the first three contenders to that contest would be Netanyahu, Putin, and Trump. The top three. Move over, Kim Jong-un. You've made it to the fourth place, the guy who starves his people. Goodness gracious. Well, my hope is that we come to a better term. We realize that life is more important than stuff. Oh, hello. Oh, did you see that little guy who was a little chipmunk? Hi, Chip. It's spring. I haven't seen a lot of chipmunks I've only seen a couple this year. Hey, check out the bleeding heart. Yeah, beautiful. All right, guys, have a great day. The moon in Cancer makes us very sensitive. And tomorrow, Venus joins up with Neptune, the higher octave of Venus, in the first sign of the zodiac, Aries, in the first degree of Aries, and that is emergence. We are emerging. All right, the new consciousness is emerging, and just like all new things, we need to nurture it and we need to protect it. So protect yourselves, nurture yourselves, and help those who are in most need of help. And I think we'll be okay. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Mystic Sisters this week on Ona's channel. We have given up on simulcasting. So if you want to join us for Mystic Sisters, it will be on Ona's Tarot on Saturday, 6 Central, 7 Eastern. I put up an Astrology of May for the first 17 days. You can check that out. Plus an astrology and a little Kabbalah numerology tree of life thing that I also put out. I think they're both going to be helpful. So here's to being helpful. Much love, everyone. Namaste.